Hi, welcome to my BUS105 presentation. This presentation is brought to you by Alex Deighton and is about the marketing of the company. Each choker made by Gag Chokers is personally picked out and handmade by Courtney Reed, who purchases all of the materials and clasps that are used to design the choker. Some of these chokers are made on demand and some are pre-made and are ready to be ordered. A lot of the chokers sold by this company are limited edition because it is very hard to go out and find the exact same material used from a previous choker. In marketing, differentiation is defined as distinguishing a product or a service from others to attract a particular target market. Differentiation is more of a description of the uniqueness and product than actually changing the product or service's characteristics. This is done in order to demonstrate the unique aspects of a company's product and create a sense of value for the people who are buying the product. The thing that makes Gag Chokers different from other choker companies and choker designers is that they are the only choker company to make Broadway-themed chokers and use Broadway performers as the models. Some of these include Angelica, which is based off of the musical Hamilton and is modeled by Mandy Gonzalez, who is currently playing Angelica. Popular, which is based off Glinda in Wicked and is modeled by Cara Lindsay, who was previously playing Glinda. Palace Walls, which is named after the song Palace Walls in Aladdin, sung by Jasmine, and is modeled by the Gag Chokers founder, Courtney Reed. Angel of Music, which is based off the musical Phantom of the Opera, and is modeled by the current Christine in Phantom Ali Ewald. Tradition, which is based off the musical Fiddler on the Roof and is modeled by Samantha Massell, who was playing Hoddle in the revival of Fiddler. The target market for gag chokers is teen to young adult women, because this is mainly the target market that Broadway is aimed at. Many of the designs are based around what young women would enjoy wearing, and the main interests of the people purchasing these chokers are Broadway and musical theatre, or they just like wearing chokers. The reasons for this is because many of the chokers are based around characters in Broadway shows. The founder of the company, Courtney Reed, is currently working on Broadway in Aladdin as Princess Jasmine, and all of the people that work for the company work on Broadway in some way. Teal works as a dresser in Wicked, LJ is Courtney's dresser, and Abby works for Broadway Style Guide.
Idea of gag chokers and why?
So I started just kind of making chokers because I couldn't find any ones that I thought were cute enough to wear. And so I think it was just, I started making them and people started commenting on them. And then I would start giving them to the girls to wear. And then people started commenting on the girls wearing the chokers. And then I guess we were in here one night and the name, like, LJ came up with the name, which everyone's completely obsessed with, gagged. And they were the ones that really encouraged me to kind of start it and kind of just say, like, why don't you sell them? I know that people are showing interest in it. Why don't we do a test trial and see, and like create an Instagram? And I know we'll make collections and we'll name them, and it's going to be like so fun. And so we'll just see like what happens. And then it ended up turning out to be this like huge success and a thing.
It kind of literally just like came about post shows. Like we would all just like hang out after the show, and she would be making stuff, and we would just be like, it was like an idea we would always just talk about.
Yeah, crazy. It just happened so organically, right?
Really yeah. Mostly through Instagram.
Yeah. So who does what?
It's a question we ask ourselves. Like,
yeah.
Everyone wears a lot of hats. Obviously, Courtney makes every single choker. So she is, she's our president, CEO, and head of production. And because LJ is her dresser, she's here most often. So she is really involved in that process too. I work over at Wicked now, and so I am remote. So I've been dealing with like a lot of emails and like marketing and PR strategies and like contacting brands that we want to collaborate with. And and then Abby assists Courtney with all the different tasks that she needs done, and really has taken a hold of like Squarespace and the shipping labels, and there are just so many different aspects to building a company that we didn't even know about. So it's been a really fun process to learn together.
Another thing that differentiates gag chokers from other choker companies is the pricing of their chokers. In comparison to other choker companies that sell chokers aimed for teenagers to young adults, gag chokers is not as expensive. H&M sells chokers from around $44.99 and above. Free People sell their chokers from $34. The pricing of gag chokers ranges from $15 to $40, depending on the size and the material of the choker. The main marketing platforms used to promote the company are Twitter. This is used by all the girls with their own Twitter accounts to promote the company. Instagram, also used by all the girls that work for the company. Tumblr, and the Gag Chokers website. Some other websites that they have been featured on are Broadway.com, Teen Vogue, and Cosmopolitan. The last two, they were featured because of the Disney Princess Broadway collection. The branding of Gag Chokers is focused around the target market and what they would enjoy seeing and what they would be drawn in by. The logo of the company is based on the Kylie Jenner lips and lip kit. And the company has a slogan which draws in the target audience, and it is, "No outfit is complete without a choker."